Hiya, so I'm going to just record this straight off the cuff, so to speak. But it's something that occurred to me as I was walking home today from town, just by noticing a couple of address numbers. So yeah, I don't know if it's the same in most places in the world. But you have kind of, in this UK, you kind of like have rows of streets. So that's your street of houses, alright? You've got two sides, so you've got like a duality thing, just in the way the layout for most. You've got left and right, of course, of the road, so it's kind of stuff you just take for granted, but the actual physical world that we're actually in is full of duality, symbolism. But anyway, it's to do with the numbers of where you live, the addresses. So in the UK, they kind of go up in like a odd and even fashion. One side you got the odd numbers, the other you got the even. So you got a duality thing going on with the address. It doesn't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess it's because the street's kind of the same. It's got it kind of alternates like that. I've always found that really quite interesting, even since as a kid. The zigzag that it creates for the postman and the milkman. The milkman, if he's, well, it doesn't matter, does it? Not everyone has milk. These are the old days anyway. No one gets milk delivered anymore, sadly. But anyway, yeah, this occurred to me on the way home today. It's to do with the duality. Specific addresses. So everyone across the world that lives at, oh, look at that address. Who'd live next door to that? So the Duality building next door to that property there, number 119. Next door to that would be number 121, wouldn't it? Next door neighbours, 2 buildings, 2 properties, yeah? Duality. Side by side, next door to each other. Ring any bells? Basic maths again with this one. 1, 2, 1 is of course the duality, because it's the 11 squared. So 2 buildings together with the duality symbol there for times by itself gets you the next door, all the way around across the world. Next door neighbours. Making sure the camera doesn't just go off. Okay, let's join them together. Combine them. Combine them. Oh, look, you've got the circle for your sun and moon, time, clock. You've got your 24 hours. That's kind of interesting, isn't it? Time itself we know is a duality. You've got 12 hours morning, 12 hours evening. That's the duality time lock that we're in, day out. 7 days a week. Oh, it keeps going out of focus, sorry. 12 hours in the morning, 12 hours at night, 7 days a week. That's the duality time lock that we're in, okay? So 2 lots. Bear that in mind. The duality time lock of a day. because that's 14. Bear that in mind, the 14. Because 240 plus 14 would get you 254, right? Gets you 254, right? September 11th is the 254th day of the year. So hope you got that one. Side by side, the duality neighbours of each other, you add it together, 240. It's your circle of time, 24 hours a day. Each day is a duality of 12 hours either side of the midday. That's the duality time lock of every day that we're in, 7 days a week. 7 times 2 is your 14. That's your Osiris link as well. 14 pieces. Add that to the 240 and you get 254. 254th day of the year is that date there. 11 times 11, next door neighbour. Let's just quickly convert 240 into PM because that's 1440. There's your confirmation of the time lock. That's how many minutes there are every day. 1,440 minutes. 24 hours a day. So yeah, duality of your street, duality of odd and even numbers zigzagging down that street. People who live at 119 live next door, duality to 121. 11 times 11 is 121. 11, the duality towers. 11 squared. Add the two together, you get 240. 2:40 PM, 1440. That's how many minutes there are every single day in that duality time lock. Because also when you add them two together, 240 plus that 14, 7 days a week, the duality, 12 hours either side of each day. 240 plus 14, 254. Direct link to that. Cheers.